Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Hub podcast. It's David here, talking to you from chilly Los Angeles. Autumn has really arrived, and honestly, I'm not mad about it. Cold weather means cozy evenings, warm drinks, and the perfect excuse to stay inside.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jessica. And yes, David, I agree. It's that time of year when you want to wrap yourself in a blanket, grab a hot tea, and pretend the outside world doesn't exist for a while.
Exactly. So wherever you're listening from, whether you're sitting on your couch, taking a walk, or even getting ready for bed, get comfortable. Maybe grab a cup of coffee or tea if you're more like Jessica.
Or cuddle your cat or dog if you have one. This isn't one of those boring school English lessons, we promise. It's just a cozy chat, something to enjoy while you relax, learn a bit of English, and maybe feel a little inspired.
Yeah, because today's topic is something that warms you up even on the coldest day, random acts of kindness, and how they can actually change lives.
I love this topic. It's amazing how even the smallest gesture, like smiling at someone, holding the door, or paying for someone's coffee, can completely turn their day around.
Right? I mean, sometimes kindness is like coffee for the soul. You don't realize how much you need it until you get it.
That's true. And you never know what people are going through. A kind word or a small action can mean so much more than we think.
Exactly. You might think, oh, I just helped someone carry their groceries. But for that person, it could have restored a little bit of faith in humanity.
And the cool thing is, it works both ways. The person receiving kindness feels good, but the person giving it feels even better. There's science behind it. Our brains actually release feel-good chemicals when we do something nice.
That's right. What's it called again? Serotonin? Oxytocin?
Yes, both actually. They help you feel happy, relaxed, and connected to others. So being kind is like emotional fitness.
You see, this is why I keep you around, Miss Protector of the Universe, always bringing balance and wisdom to the show.
Thank you, Mr. Fast Food Philosophy. But seriously, kindness doesn't need to be big or expensive. It can be as simple as texting someone, "Hey, thinking of you," or complimenting a stranger's outfit.
I did that once at a coffee shop, and the person looked shocked, like they weren't used to hearing something nice from a stranger. That made me realize how rare these small moments can be.
Exactly. And that's why we want to talk about this today. How those random, unexpected moments of kindness can make people feel seen and valued, and how they create a ripple effect.
So true. You never know who's watching your kindness and thinking, wow, maybe I should do something like that too. It spreads.
Kindness is contagious in the best way possible.
So friends, as you listen today, think about this. What's one small act of kindness you could do this week? Maybe it's helping a neighbor, sending a thank you message, or just giving someone your seat on the bus.
And if you do, we'd love to hear about it. Tell us your story in the comments or message us where you're listening from. We love hearing your experiences. It keeps this community warm and connected, even on cold autumn days.
So get cozy, grab that cup of tea or coffee, maybe your cat or your dog, and just enjoy this episode.
You don't even need to focus too hard. You can listen while cooking, cleaning, or just relaxing.
Yeah, we'll keep you company. And who knows, maybe by the end of this episode, you'll feel inspired to do something kind for someone today.
Because, as we'll find out, those small acts really can change lives, including yours.
All right, let's jump right in.
You know, David, one of my favorite things about kindness is that it's not just good for others, it's actually good for you. There's real science behind it.
Oh, absolutely. I've read about that too. So when we do something kind, we don't just make someone smile, we're basically giving our brain a little chemical reward, right?
Exactly. Our brains release what scientists call the happiness trio: serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins. They're like nature's own mood boosters. Serotonin makes you feel calm and satisfied. Oxytocin helps you feel connected to others, and endorphins make you feel happy, kind of like that rush you get after a good workout.
So basically, doing good things for others is like going to the gym, but without the sweating and sore muscles.
That's one way to look at it. And what's amazing is that these chemicals don't just make you feel good, they actually have physical benefits. For example, oxytocin can help lower blood pressure and reduce stress.
Wait, so being kind can literally make your heart healthier? That's wild.
Yes, studies have shown that regular acts of kindness can strengthen your immune system, lower anxiety, and even help you live longer. It's like your body says, "Oh, you're being nice? Okay, let's reward you with better health."
That's such a great deal. I should start doing more random acts of kindness. Maybe I can skip my next doctor appointment.
Don't push your luck, David. But, it's not just physical health, it also affects your mental health. People who practice kindness regularly report feeling happier, more optimistic, and more satisfied with their lives.
That totally makes sense. I've noticed that even small things, like helping someone carry something heavy or letting someone go ahead of me in line, can instantly improve my mood.
Exactly. It's like a natural antidepressant. Some researchers even call it a helper's high. When you do something kind, your brain releases endorphins, the same chemicals you get from laughing or exercising.
Helper's high. I like that. It sounds like something you could actually get addicted to.
Well, in this case, it's a good addiction. And what's interesting is that kindness also reduces cortisol, the stress hormone. So not only do you feel happier, but you also feel calmer.
That's pretty powerful. So, being kind can make you feel good, help your heart, reduce stress, and maybe even make you live longer. It's like a miracle pill, but free.
And no side effects. Well, maybe one. Sometimes people might look at you strangely if you're too nice.
Yeah, that's true. I once offered to help a stranger carry groceries to their car, and they looked at me like I was trying to steal them.
Oh no! I guess it shows how rare kindness can be sometimes. People get suspicious because they're not used to it.
Which is kind of sad, right? It means we need more of it, so people stop thinking it's weird.
Exactly. And the beautiful thing is the more kindness we show, the more normal it becomes. It starts a positive cycle. Someone does something kind for you, and you're more likely to pass it on.
Like emotional dominoes. One falls and it knocks over the next and the next.
Perfect image. It's literally contagious. Scientists have found that witnessing kindness activates the same feel-good chemicals as actually doing something kind yourself.
So even just seeing someone do something nice for another person makes us feel better?
Yes, it's called moral elevation. When you see kindness, your brain lights up and you feel inspired to do something kind too.
Wow, that's amazing. So kindness not only changes one person, it changes everyone who sees it. That's a ripple effect right there.
Exactly. It's science and humanity working together beautifully.
You know, Jez, you might have just convinced me that kindness is basically a superpower. It improves your health, your mood, and your relationships, and it spreads to others.
It really is. Maybe that's why being kind feels so right. It's wired into us. Our bodies and brains are built to reward it.
So listeners, here's your takeaway. If you want to feel happier, healthier, and more connected, just do one small, kind thing today. No gym membership required.
Exactly. And who knows? You might make someone's day and your own at the same time.
That's a deal I'll take any day.
And one more thing, David, when we talk about kindness, it's easy to think of it as something small or simple, but sometimes one small act can completely change someone's life, or at least their day in a way they'll never forget.
Absolutely. I love those kinds of stories. It's amazing how something that takes just a few seconds can stay in someone's memory for years.
Exactly. There was this story I read about a woman who was having the worst day ever. She lost her job, her car broke down, and she was just sitting in a cafe, totally defeated. And then someone anonymously paid for her coffee.
Wow, that's such a small thing, but I can imagine how much that meant in that moment.
Yes, it wasn't about the coffee, it was about being seen. That tiny act reminded her that there's still kindness in the world, and she said it gave her the strength to get back up and keep going.
That's powerful. You never know what someone's going through. Maybe for you it's just a few extra dollars, but for them, it's hope.
Exactly. And what's even better, that woman started a coffee chain. She began paying for other people's drinks whenever she could.
Oh, the classic pay it forward. I love that. I've been caught in one of those chains once. I pulled up to the drive-thru, and the cashier said, "The person ahead of you paid for your order." I was like, "What? Who?"
Oh, I can totally picture your face. Total confusion mixed with disbelief.
Totally. And I didn't know what to do, so I paid for the person behind me. I think the chain went on for like 10 cars that day.
That's amazing. You see, that's how kindness spreads, like a happy virus.
A happy virus. I like that. Somebody called the CDC. We need more of that one.
Right? There's also this story about a guy in New York who helped an elderly woman carry her groceries up the stairs. She lived alone and didn't have family nearby. After that, he started visiting her every week to check in, and they became best friends.
That's so sweet. I love that. It started with just one moment of help and turned into a real friendship.
Yes, and stories like that remind me that kindness often creates connections we never expect.
You know what, Jess? Something similar happened to me once.
Oh, really? Tell me.
So I was at the gas station one night, and a guy's car wouldn't start. Everyone was walking past pretending not to see him, so I helped him jumpstart it. Turned out he was a mechanic, and later he actually helped me fix my own car for free when it broke down a month later.
No way. That's so cool. A kindness boomerang.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't expecting anything, but it came back around. It's like the universe said, "Nice job, David. Here's a reward."
That's such a good reminder. Sometimes kindness returns when you least expect it. Maybe not right away, but it always finds a way.
Totally. And sometimes the impact is invisible, like maybe you just smiled at someone or gave a compliment and that person was having a really hard day. You'll never know, but maybe that smile stopped them from giving up on something?
That's so true. Even something small like, "Hey, I love your jacket," can shift someone's mood. I remember one time a student told me, after class, that something I said weeks before helped them believe they could actually pass their English exam. I didn't even remember saying it.
Wow, that's amazing. You changed their perspective without even realizing it.
Yeah, and that's what I love about kindness. You don't always see the results, but that doesn't mean they're not there.
I remember reading a story about a man who used to stand on a bridge every morning just to say good morning to people walking to work. He didn't think much of it, but later he got a letter from someone who said his good morning actually saved their life. They were feeling hopeless, and that little greeting reminded them someone cared.
Oh, wow, that gives me chills. It really shows how powerful even a few words can be.
Yeah, it's not about grand gestures. It's about being present, noticing people, and choosing kindness even when it seems small.
Exactly. You don't have to be rich or famous to make an impact. Sometimes all it takes is being kind when nobody else is.
And honestly, it's kind of fun, too. Like, I once left a bunch of sticky notes with positive messages in an elevator. Things like, "You've got this," or "Smile, today's going to be okay."
That is so you. Did anyone see you doing it?
Oh, totally. A lady caught me and I panicked, so I pretended I was checking if the elevator walls were clean.
Oh my gosh, David, you're terrible at being sneaky.
I know, but hey, a few days later, I saw someone had added their own sticky note. "You are loved." And that made my whole week.
See? That's the thing. Kindness inspires kindness. One note became a message wall.
Exactly. It's like lighting a candle. You can light 100 others without losing your own flame.
Beautifully said. And maybe that's the best part of all. Kindness never runs out. The more you share, the more it grows.
So true. And who knows, maybe one day someone will tell your story as the act of kindness that changed their life.
That's the dream, right? To be someone's reason to smile for even a moment.
Absolutely. So listeners, if you're hearing this, don't underestimate those little moments. You never know what they might mean to someone.
Yes, try it this week. Do one small, unexpected act of kindness. Buy someone a coffee, write a kind note, or just give a genuine compliment.
And if you've got your own story of a random act of kindness, tell us. We'd love to hear it. Maybe we'll share it in a future episode.
That would be amazing. Kindness stories are like sunshine on a cold autumn day. And who doesn't need a little more of that?
Perfect way to put it, Miss Eco Queen.
Thank you, Mr. Fast Food Philosopher.
All right, let's keep this kindness train rolling.
Yes, let's. Because kindness doesn't have to be a big event. It can be part of your everyday life. You don't need to save a puppy from a burning building to make the world a little better.
True. Although if you do save a puppy, you're basically a hero. But yeah, most kindness happens in small, simple moments.
Exactly. Like smiling at people. It sounds so basic, but a genuine smile can really change the atmosphere around you.
Totally. You know, sometimes I walk into a store and the cashier looks tired or stressed. I just smile and say, "Hey, how's your day going?" And suddenly they light up. It's like flipping a switch.
Yes, that's one of my favorites too. Or just saying thank you with a little warmth. Not the robotic thanks, but a real, meaningful thank you so much. It makes people feel noticed.
Oh, I love that. And you can even go a step further. Compliments. Compliments are like mini superpowers.
Oh yes, compliments are wonderful and free.
Exactly. But the key is to make them genuine. Like, instead of, "nice shirt," say, "that color really suits you." It's more personal and real.
Definitely. And you never know, that one kind sentence might stay with someone all day. You could be the reason they walk into work with a smile instead of a frown.
I've got another one. Kindness at work. Helping a colleague without expecting anything in return.
Yes, like offering to proofread someone's report or bringing an extra coffee for your teammate.
Right, and it doesn't have to be huge. Even just saying, "Hey, you did a great job on that presentation," can totally make someone's day.
And it also creates a nicer atmosphere in the office. When people feel appreciated, they want to pass it on.
Absolutely. It's like workplace karma.
I like that. Workplace karma. You get what you give.
And it's not only about work or public places. Kindness can start right at home. Helping your family, cooking for a friend, or just listening when someone needs to talk.
Yes. Listening, that's a big one. Sometimes being kind just means being present. No phone, no distractions, just listening with real attention.
I think that's one of the rarest forms of kindness nowadays. Everyone's always rushing, multitasking, so giving someone your full attention is almost like a luxury gift.
Exactly. And if you want to go even further, you can volunteer. There are so many ways. Helping at an animal shelter, giving free lessons, donating clothes. Even a few hours a month can make a difference.
You know, I once volunteered at a food drive for a weekend, and it completely changed how I saw things. People were so thankful, even for small things. It made me realize how lucky we are and how easy it is to help.
That's beautiful. And volunteering has that double benefit. It helps others, and it fills you with gratitude.
Yeah, it's like pressing the reset button on your perspective.
I love that. And you don't even need an organization. You can just look around your neighborhood. Maybe an older neighbor needs help with their groceries, or someone could use a friendly chat.
Or if you're shy or introverted, you can still do kindness quietly. Send a kind message, leave a nice review for a small business, or donate online.
Yes, that's such a good one. People forget how powerful a good review or a kind comment online can be. You can literally make someone's day with a few positive words.
Totally. We always think about how the internet spreads negativity, but it can also spread kindness. It's just about what we choose to put out there.
Absolutely. Even liking or sharing someone's creative work can be an act of kindness. It says, "Hey, I see you. You're doing great."
So, in short, there's no excuse. Like, it doesn't cost a thing to smile, compliment, or help someone out.
Absolutely. And it honestly makes you feel good too. It's like adding a small dose of sunshine to your daily routine.
Perfectly said. Maybe we should all treat kindness like brushing our teeth, something we just do every day, no matter what.
That's great. Don't forget to brush, floss, and compliment a stranger.
I love it. That's going on a t-shirt.
Okay, let's make it official. The English Hub Kindness Challenge. One small act every day.
Yes, it could be anything. Hold a door, smile at a stranger, or even just send a nice message to someone you haven't talked to in a while.
Exactly. And if you try it, tell us how it went. We'd love to hear your experiences. Maybe it'll inspire others, too.
Absolutely. Let's fill this cold autumn season with warm hearts and kind actions.
Couldn't agree more. So, listeners, go out there and sprinkle some kindness into your day, because you never know who needs it, and it might just come back to you when you least expect it.
Beautifully said.
Thank you, David.
All right, Jess, now we're getting into my favorite part, the power of anonymous acts. There's something really special about doing good without anyone knowing it was you.
Oh, yes. It's kind of magical, isn't it? No expectations, no recognition, just pure kindness. It's like a little secret superpower.
Exactly. You get all the joy without the pressure of being praised or thanked, and somehow it feels even more rewarding.
Totally. There's a freedom in it. You don't do it for applause, social media likes, or points on some imaginary scoreboard. You do it just because it feels right.
And let's be honest, sometimes recognition can actually make things complicated. People might feel embarrassed or think you're showing off. Anonymous kindness is like stress-free goodness.
Exactly. And it also removes any expectation from the person receiving it. They can just enjoy the kindness without worrying about owing you anything in return.
You know, I tried this once. I left a little envelope with some money on a park bench for someone who might need it, and I never knew who picked it up. I'll tell you, the thought of that random person finding it and maybe feeling a little relief or joy, it made me feel amazing all week.
Oh, that's such a perfect example. And the beauty is we don't need to know the impact. Sometimes the universe handles that part.
Right. It's like planting a seed. You don't see it grow right away, but one day it might turn into a tree.
Yes, and anonymous acts can be simple too. Paying for the coffee of the person behind you in line, leaving a kind note in a library book, or even just holding the door for someone without saying a word.
Oh, I love those little silent acts. They're almost like magic. You vanish before anyone even knows you were there.
Exactly. And because it's anonymous, it teaches us that the act itself is the reward, not the recognition.
You know, I think that's something we can all use more in our lives. Sometimes we're too focused on, did they notice? Did they thank me? But the real magic is in the giving itself.
Absolutely. And it's also a reminder that we don't need an audience to make a difference. Kindness is powerful even in quiet, small moments.
And you know what's funny? People who practice anonymous kindness often report feeling happier, calmer, and more grateful. Sometimes even more than when the act is recognized.
Yes, there's something pure about it. No ego, no strings attached, just a little ripple of goodness in the world.
And I love the idea that these small anonymous acts can multiply. The person who receives your kindness might feel inspired to do something kind for someone else, maybe even anonymously.
Exactly. And that creates this invisible web of kindness that keeps spreading without anyone even realizing it.
I think that's what makes anonymous kindness so beautiful. It's like being part of a secret club, except everyone benefits.
Yes. Membership, everyone. Rules, none. Rewards, infinite.
Perfect. And listeners, here is a challenge for you. Try one anonymous act this week. Nothing big, just a small gesture without expecting recognition.
And pay attention to how it makes you feel, too, because often the joy you get from giving quietly is worth more than any thank you note.
Exactly. Kindness for the sake of kindness. That's the ultimate superpower.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Mr. Fast Food Philosopher.
And thank you, Miss Protector of the Universe, for keeping me in check.
Always.
You know, Jess, I have to admit, I've already given our listeners a lot of challenges in this episode.
Oh, yes, David, you've been relentless with those little kindness missions.
I know, but it's because I really want this world to become a bit more kind, a bit more friendly to everyone. I mean, even our receptionist who says hello to me every other time, I'm ready to give her a second chance.
And a second coffee, David?
Okay, it was, and it's a little strange, but yeah, I'm ready again.
Oh, David, only you could make forgiving a receptionist sound heroic.
Hey, it's all part of building connections, and that's what kindness really does. It bridges social gaps, builds empathy, and even strengthens communities. You don't have to know someone deeply to make a difference in their life.
Absolutely. Even small gestures, when done consistently, can create bonds between people who might never otherwise connect. It reminds us that we're all part of the same human story, just trying to get through our days.
Exactly. And the more kindness we give, the more it spreads. One smile can lead to another. One helping hand can inspire someone else to help. And soon, a whole community feels warmer and more connected.
It's amazing how even strangers can feel like friends when we treat each other with care and respect. That's the true power of kindness.
So, listeners, here's our little request before you go. If you enjoyed today's episode, subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with your friends or on social media. And definitely share your thoughts, stories, or experiences related to kindness in the comments below. We love hearing from you.
Yes, your stories might even inspire someone else to perform their own small act of kindness. Let's keep this ripple going.
And remember, the world can be so rude sometimes, so be a little kind to it. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, it will change in the future.
Perfectly said. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and keep spreading those little sparks of goodness.
Bye for now, everyone.
Bye!